I'm here to tell you, this hill assist, oh, yeah, buddy, this is definitely the way to go. Just roll on the throttle and take off. Hell yeah! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a week tomorrow. 7 days since I picked up the Road Glide, and today I actually got to go out on the road with it to commute back and forth to work. Not a big ride, but at least after a week I'm finally on the bike. Wow, the bike's amazing. We'll talk a little bit on the ride home, but I wanted to do a quick walk around out in the sunlight, now that we're not in the garage, just kind of show you where I am with the bike on getting all the mods and everything set up. So let's take a look real quick. And there you go. There's my 2021 Road Glide Special. That is such a beautiful bike. So I've got quite a bit of stuff done already as far as mods, because you know what else you're going to do when you're stuck in the garage for a week. Starting with the Joker machine stuff that I put on over the weekend. Floorboards, brake pedal cover, highway pegs. Got the mini serrated, or the serrated mini boards for passenger pegs on the back. I think those look amazing, and I love the floorboards. It's really cool riding to work today. The other thing that I put on was the quick detach system, and then my Sissy Bar that I got from the guys over at the Forge LLC. I think the Sissy Bar looks incredible. Absolutely the vibe that I was going for. I got to get rid of this thing, big whip antenna. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to tuck it or just get rid of it. I mean, I don't really listen to the radio much, but you know, I can definitely see being out in the middle of nowhere sometime and might need that antenna. I don't know. You Road Glide owners, how much do you actually use your radio that antenna is required for? And let me know if you've tucked your antenna, like Buffalo Bill, or you just removed it. I know those short stubby things don't work, from what I've heard.
That's what she said.
So yeah, so the bike's coming together pretty well. I still have a few things that I'm going to put on over the next few days. I think the next thing I'm going to start working on, or the guys over at Custom Dynamics sent me some lighting. They've decided to help me with the build on my Road Glide Special. So I'm looking forward to starting to put that stuff on. So maybe that's what I'll do next, and we'll do a video about Custom Dynamics and how they're helping me out with the bike. So I thought long and hard about which direction I wanted to go with lighting. Obviously, there are two big gorillas out there, Custom Dynamics and Zero, and you know, I'm going with Custom Dynamics for some specific reasons, but we can talk about that later. So, it's starting to get a little cool now. You know, it's been in the 20s for a week, but we hit 40 something today, but now the temperature's starting to drop. We still have snow sitting around here. I'm hoping I'm not going to hit any ice going home. Got a little nervous coming in the parking lot today because I looked and I thought, oh crap, there's still little ice patches, you know, here in the parking lot. But I'm going to hop up on the bike and head home, and we'll talk a little bit on that route. Oh yeah, baby, I'm digging this bike. I cannot wait for a weekend to get here of warm weather. So we're going to be hitting the road. I can't tell you how much of a difference these factory 47 bars make over the stock bars. It's a completely different bike with these bars. Now these are the 12-inch factory 47 signatures, but it's just so much easier to put some input into the bike and toss it over. So yeah, it's nice to be able to get out and ride a little bit today, for sure. It's been, I tell you, for 7 days it's been sitting in the garage. It's just been like, oh my god, I got to get going. So I definitely need to get a weekend here to get some parking lot time. And I'm going to do a whole video series about, you know, transitioning from the Softail platform to the touring platform. And I'm not sure, you know, we'll kind of, I guess, document my journey through that process. But whoops, I need to stop here. I'm going to head up to the workhouse here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm going to kind of document my journey of transitioning from the Softail to the touring platform. And oh, look at God, this bike, it's so light and nimble when you're moving. You know, I think that's what people don't understand. You sit on one of these bikes just in the showroom or in the parking lot and you think, my God, this bike is so heavy. But when it's moving, I mean, they have engineered this thing. It's incredible. What were we saying? Oh yeah, I think the biggest like hurdle that you've kind of got to get through or adjust to is the weight. It definitely is, and it's only when you're you know, going slow or not moving. And it's not just the weight. I think everybody expects that, right? I mean, this is like 200 pounds heavier than my Fat Bob. But it's not just the weight, it's also kind of the density, I guess, of the, or maybe the space distribution. I don't know what it is, but it's, I mean, clearly it's a bigger bike and it feels bigger. So it's not just the weight, it's kind of that feel. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I'm probably not making sense. Love, baby. But that's definitely something that you have to get used to, and I need to get some parking lot time in on that, because I'm still very, very tentative about the bike when I'm kind of going slow or taking off or whatever, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get over that. Other than that, I mean, the bike is just so goddamn comfortable. Even the stock seat. Now, I know, and people say that all the time, right? I mean, you know, oh, this Harley seat's really comfortable. I know it's not going to be comfortable for long, but it is just kind of, it's kind of a good seat for starting out. Now, the one thing that I don't like is the friggin' entertainment system, or infotainment, or whatever the hell you call it. I have the unit flashed, so I can use CarPlay, and I thought, you know, that's all I need to do, because I use my Cardo, so I'm really streaming my audio up to my Cardo, to my speakers. You know, I'm not one of these guys that wants to use I'm not one of these guys that wants to use the speakers on the fairing and blare shit all over the place. I just want to I want the audio to come over my headset. So the problem, though, is without that WIM, you can't get audio up to your headset, just like the way the head unit works. Now, I can tell my iPhone to send the audio to the Cardo, but I've got to have access to the iPhone to do that, to tell AirPlay to stream to the Cardo. I mean, all that should be taken care of in the head unit, but because of this stupid WIM thing, this approach that Harley took, you know, it's an issue, and I really don't want to get that WIM. I mean, that's something I can install myself, and I think since my head unit's already been flashed, then I don't have to take it back to Harley. I can just do it. But the problem is, I've read that they've basically, because of this deal they cut with Senna, if you don't have a Harley branded Senna, you connect it to the WIM, right? and you don't get all the features like the Harley branded Senna, and it can't be a non-Harley branded Senna, it has to be the Harley one. You get stereo sound, you get, you know, advanced features. I don't know what they all are, but with the Cardo, if you connect the Cardo to it, you don't get stereo sound. Now I get it, right? If you got a hardware partner and maybe you want to add some super special features, you know, if you're using that hardware's partner hardware partner's hardware, I get that. But here's the thing, listening to music in fucking stereo is not an advanced feature, you know, it's not. That should just work. Or everybody that talks about this on YouTube or in the forums and stuff, they just say audio doesn't come over in stereo. Now, I don't know what that means. Does that mean that the audio comes out of both speakers mono? Or do they mean it's only coming out of one channel, right? Or one speaker? I don't know, but that makes a difference. You know, anyway, that's the thing I don't like about it. I'm still working on a workaround. I've come up with something that does work some of the time, but it's kind of a sequence deal, and it doesn't work all the time. And then when I stop the bike and then start the bike, I have to do that sequence thing again, which is really a pain in the ass. So I don't know. If I can get that working, get some stability around that solution, I'll do a video. So if you're kind of struggling with the same thing, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, hang around. Maybe there'll be a video on how to fix that or semi-fix that soon. But anyway, that's really the only thing that I've found so far that I just don't like. But I think once I get used to the weight on this, then things might be even better than I had imagined. So I am going to get a few more break-in miles in here and head back to the house. Hopefully next week. I think we're supposed to be in the 40s every day and no precipitation. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some video content out next week and get out on the road, get some shots of the bike, and, you know, enjoy life. Yes. See you next video. Peace.